Welcome to Inspire Wisconsin Mentor Training. In this module, we will go over the opportunities, expectations, and best practices of mentoring. You may be wondering what activities you can take part in as a career mentor. Keep in mind there are opportunities to interact with both students and educators. These might take place in a classroom, or school, or on-site at your place of employment, and can be a one-on-one or small group experience, or involve a whole classroom of students. You see, there is a vast list of career-based learning experiences, or CABLES as we call them. The common thread in all CABLES is the involvement from an employer, which is why career mentors are so important. Through Inspire Wisconsin, at any given time, students and educators can choose activities that fit their area of interest and readiness level. These activities may range from a few hours or days to a full quarter, semester, or year. These long-term experiences often fall under the category of work-based learning experiences, where students are gaining hands-on experience within a specific industry. Good career mentors are needed to play an active role in these student positions, but ultimately, you can decide which activities will work best for you. Reference the Inspire activity descriptions in the resource library to learn more about the career-based learning experiences listed. Now that you understand the variety of activities available to career mentors, let's talk about who may be requesting these activities. Teachers who see academic and career planning as a teaching strategy, regardless of content area, are the key to impacting large groups of students. An educator may leverage career mentors by requesting CABLES such as guest speakers or company tours with the goal of bringing classroom curriculum to life. Some schools will prioritize career-based learning experiences for every student and require a job shadow or similar experience at some point throughout a student's high school career. Any of these experiences could be the spark for an individual student to pursue a career field more in-depth. However, don't take it personally if not every student lights up with the realization that they've found their ideal career path. Repeated exposure to careers will strengthen employability skills among students and benefit employers in every industry. Students learning what they don't want to do is just as important as figuring out what they want to do. In some instances, individual students will take action by requesting a job shadow or participating in an event in a career field of interest. Planning these activities will require communicating directly with the student. To recap, who will be making career-based learning activity requests and why? Users can be educators or students from partnering districts. Students may make requests for an assignment or graduation requirement. Or they may be taking initiative and doing independent career exploration. An experience may showcase a career path that the student decides is not right for them. This is not wasted time and can be incredibly valuable in a student's journey. In any event, communication with individuals making requests will be important to ensure that the activity is scheduled quickly and efficiently. Regardless of how often one engages with educators and students, all career mentors are expected to demonstrate the following qualities. Be prepared for the experience. When coordinating an experience with an educator, discuss the expected outcome of the activity and how the students have prepared for the experience. Plan an engaging experience. Will you create a presentation or do a demonstration? Adjust your terminology to match your audience and make it relatable. What would you have wanted to know if you were just learning about this field? Make it hands-on. This is by far the best way to engage students, and you may be surprised by how much they can do. Utilize Inspire Wisconsin resources to help you plan a successful, engaging experience. Model confidence and good communication. You may not be an educator, but you do know your job. How can you best convey that message? Ask questions. Students don't know what they don't know. Not all students will clearly articulate what they hope to see or learn. Asking questions encourages engagement and gets them talking instead of you. Demonstrate enthusiasm for your chosen career. Ultimately, this will inspire students and lead to a positive overall experience. Put students at ease and demonstrate understanding. This may be a student's first experience in a professional setting. Be welcoming. Exercise patience. And show empathy. This advice can translate to any colleague. Ever disagree with your boomer coworker? Just can't understand where Gen Z is coming from? You're probably not alone. Did you know that for the first time in history, there are 5 generations in the workforce? This means that employers must develop strategies for a multi-generational workforce to recruit and retain talent and to promote a positive work environment. These strategies can be leveraged when working with the newest generation coming into the workforce. To learn more about generational differences in the workplace, access the infographic in the resource library. You can also reference the article, How to Recognize and Support Your Teen's Learning Style. It's also important to understand that mentoring is emerging as a powerful method for encouraging organizational diversity. Students of all backgrounds learn about and can envision themselves in career fields of interest when the career mentor pool is diverse. Organizations that understand the barriers that exist for many students plan accordingly to maximize engagement with potential employees. This may involve prioritizing activities within the schools or sponsoring transportation to offset field trip costs. The passage was sourced from a 2022 Government Accountability Office report on career and technical education that found, even for students who do have access to work-based learning opportunities, which is a subset of career-based learning, obstacles such as lack of transportation and support services, language barriers, and inflexible scheduling can preclude their participation. While this study did not include Wisconsin, we know these obstacles are universal and present challenges for our students in urban and rural areas. Inspire Wisconsin is unique because we help provide a continuum of career-based learning experiences with work-based learning as a capstone experience for students. With our commitment to equity, all learners have access to the resources and opportunities to help them succeed, regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, language, disability, family background, or family income. Please continue your training by viewing Module 3.